Hi friends, it's me, Sabrina, the Wellness Warrior. I'm coming at you today because we're talking about stress. I recognize that there are a lot of people under stress. If you can relate to being stressed, put a little, hey, yeah, I feel you on that. I have a whole bunch of reasons to be stressed, but I'm not necessarily stressed. I feel pretty good about where I'm at, considering everything that's going on. I mean, just period, actually, I feel really good about where I'm at. So I want to share with you what I do to make sure that I am cool with me so that I can spread it out and be cool with you guys. So first I want to read to you just a few little stats that I found. You saw that I put in the headlines there about how people are feeling, how people are stressed out. And I found, I took my necklace off because it was heavy on my neck. It's feeling heavy today. But the one world and the bells, the chimes. So anyways, almost 1/3 of those survey says that they visited a doctor for stress-related illness, stress-related something. Can you relate to that? Have you gone to the doctor for stress or anxiety or stomach issues or anything like that? If that's you, then listen up. 57% of the survey responders say that they're paralyzed by stress. 43% that they're invigorated by stress. So are you paralyzed or are you invigorated by stress? Stress is wonderful and it's good if we use it the way it's supposed to be used. But if we are on all the time and our fight or flight is in fight and flight, then our poor body is just under duress and it does not know how to respond. It's meant, it's designed, it's beautifully designed. And if we fuel it and feed it and pay attention to it and nurture it the way that it needs to, then it will do everything that it needs to for us. So what are you? Are you a invigorated one, or are you like, yo, wait a minute, I don't want it, I don't need it? I was a yo, wait a minute, I don't want it, I don't need it, because I couldn't handle it. I was over my head in stress, and now I'm pretty chill about it, and I'm excited. So anyways, enough about me. 51% of the women surveyed said that they don't see friends at all on a week's average. Does anybody else relate to that, not seeing their friends? I'm lucky that I get to see people. But yeah, you think about it. How many of us kind of hide away in isolation? I know, especially if you're pain or in grief or whatever it is, sorrow or depression, you're not going to want to reach out and necessarily mingle with people. But it really is important to make connection, to be connected with one another, to have just somebody, you know, that cares about you and that hears you and that sees you and can validate you and love you and nurture you, or just, you know, to know that you exist and that you matter. And that's why it brings me here, is that I really want to make sure that you know, through everything that I've gone through, wherever you may be at, that there is always help and there is hope. And even for me, as well as I'm doing right now, there's always hope for more growth. And so for just like you, wherever you may be right now, you know, health is always a continuum of stair steps, so we could always get better. And if you're rock awesome, then just think how much more magnificent you can be and what beauty you can do in this world when, you know, it's not about you anymore. Then what can you do about it? So who can you share this with? You know, who can you help with your awesomeness? So we just want to make everybody optimum awesomeness, right? Try to say that. Okay, back to the stats. Let's see. Said 59% of the baby boomers have never been diagnosed. Wait. 59% of the baby boomers have never been diagnosed with mental health issues. 52% of Generation X also have been. Why does that say? That's not right. It's trying to say that they have, but it's not worded correctly. Oh well, this poor little article here. See, everybody makes mistakes. It says over 1/3 of all respondents say that their job or their career is a regular source of stress. And among millennials and Generation Xers, the chronically work stressed rises up to 44%. So that's pretty dang high. And then more than half of women said they feel bad about their appearance weekly. And that's sad. We shouldn't feel bad about our appearance. But I know that many of us do beat up on ourselves, and a lot of it has to do with what's going through our brain, but I'm guilty of it. I have no idea how people perceive me, and I don't know how you think and what you guys got going on in your head and how you think the world sees you, and if you get twisted in that nutshell too. But if you do, look, here, we're not the only ones, okay? You're not alone. Isn't it nice that we can speak out and see and find out that we're not alone? So with the fact that we're not alone is that, you know, the reason why I'm speaking out is because there's help. There's help. So more stats. Let's see. What else did they say? 52% of responders say that financial issues, financial issues are big, regularly stress them out. And it says well above the 35% who cited jobs and career stresses as the next most common stressor. So not only do they have their job and their career, you know, they're just poor stressed out. Everyone's all stressed out. So that's not what this is about. I don't want to just call you saying, okay, are you stressed out? I just want to recognize the fact that, you know, there's a lot of people out there that are really stressed out and need some help. Life doesn't have to be that way. Life is beautiful. There are so many gifts in it. And I want you to be able to recognize the fact of your gifts, of all the beauty in life, regardless of whatever it is that's coming at you. And always be grateful and treat each moment with grace and with curiosity and kindness and see what's there, because life isn't happening at us or to us, it's happening for us. So it's up to us to get in there and figure it out. Okay, well, this is interesting. How am I feeling about this? Why am I upset? Why am I stressed? It's all trying to communicate something to us. Our body is beautiful and it just wants us to be our best, and that's what it's trying us to help us do. Excuse me, I'm still getting some stuff up. So it's good, it's healing. I should have spit that out, but things that were here, and you're watching me, I'm not going to spit yet in front of you. As we know each other a little bit more, I might spit in front of you. It's something, it's a healing thing, but right now I need to sip. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, it says 47% of people, women and men both, say that they're too stressed out to take time for themselves. I was guilty of that. I always used to put people ahead of myself. And if you can relate to people pleasing, put a little, I can relate to that in the comments. Always trying to help. But that's just part of a giving being, you know, what you do. You take care of people as a mother, a caregiver, a provider, you know, mothers, fathers. That's what we do. We're givers, lovers, and we put ourselves out there. And sometimes we forget to take care of ourselves. And when we do that, our body's going to squawk at us again and tell us, hey, wait a minute, wake up. We need more attention and we need love. And remember that you've got that little kid inside you too. And what's really helped me is once I had my children, I'm trying to mess with my camera here, but the angle is bugging me and the lights in my eyes. I'm not feeling well. As you know, I have chronic illness myself, lots of things that I'm dealing with, but I'm working through, and I'm really excited about it because considering everything I'm going through and all the things that's happening in my outside world, I really have the right, if I wanted to be, have a really crappy attitude. But I don't. I'm really amused and ready to see where it's going because I'm not afraid of it. There's been a lot of learning from it. I'm excited about it and excited about life. And even with, so I went to the doctor and I found out more stuff, and more stuff wasn't good. And it's just to confirm the fact that I am an anomaly and, you know, one of those, what do they call it, an enigma or something? They're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with you. So yeah, that's me, one of them. Stumping the doctors, and it just goes to show, like I said, that they're just practicing. They don't know. So you got to listen to your body. You got to heal yourself and, you know, help yourself. And that's the part of this what I was telling you about the stress. There's ways. You don't have to be stressed. And, you know, a lot of it's so simple and so easy about just getting your gut straight. And if your gut is straight, then the rest of it is easy and you can deal with it and you can take it on and tackle it. Because maybe right now you're saying, how in the heck can you do that? I can't even think about that girl. No way. You don't even know. You don't know. Well, maybe you might think that. And I understand you were probably overwhelmed in your life and in your zoo. And, you know, it takes a long time to get here, and it takes a lot of effort and consistent, and keep pushing and keep digging. And remaining curious, and you can get pissed if you want to, and you can feel sad, and you can cry if you want to, because that's all right. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to sulk for a minute and then figure out what the hell you're going to do about it. But then also I want to remind you that, you know, there are so many other people out there that wish that they were in your circumstance. You know, there are so many people out there that are just fighting, standing on the very edge. You don't know what they're doing. They might be teetering. I mean, how many people are sick? Gosh, I know people in my own friend circle right now that are deathly ill. They have these death sentences, and, you know, they still have a really good attitude. They have smiles on their face because any day could be their time. Same way, anybody could go at any time. I get to step funny or turn step funny or do something if I'm not mindful, and I get to be a quadriplegic. And that's fun, right? It's not fun. Everybody's got something going on. You get to choose what you're going to do, how you're going to respond, you know, how you want to be. What's your legacy going to be on this world? Are you going to be a cranky pants, or are you going to put a smile on your face and find something good about it? And recognize that, you know, if this is your last minute, then you better make sure that it's a good, wonderful, joyful minute that you're giving, and, you know, not spreading any more of this epidemic of stress and crap around. We don't need stress, guys. We need love. We need love. We need love. We need love. We need to love ourselves. We need to love one another. So just listen to yourself. You know, your body's talking to you. If you're stressed, it's saying, help me, help me, help me. So come on. Statistics show, I just read it to you from the computer, kind of, sort of. You saw me struggle through it. But you know it. You feel it. You've got regular stress, and then you've got the holiday stress, right? So, and then we got our holidays, and then people have got this pressure from the outside world thinking, okay, well, now I've got to go buy presents for everybody, or, oh, I got to go do this. Please don't should on yourself. Please don't. Please just recognize the fact that right now is a gift, that you're alive. Let your life be your gift. Let your, just you. Why don't you give of yourself? Be your best self. My crazy wild here. Just be yourself. Love people, okay? It doesn't have to come in a box. Let it be your time. Let it be your heart. Let it be your ear, whatever it is. Let it be your simple smile that you give a stranger. You know, if somebody speaks to you, look at them in the face. Acknowledge the fact that they spoke to you. Somebody compliments you. If you see something that you like to somebody, you know, tell them. Maybe nobody said anything to them. You know how easy that is to compliment somebody and make their day? Do you know how easy that is? To smile at somebody and brighten their life. To hold the door that you're already going through that you see somebody. They're just simple pleasures and courtesies that you can extend to one another. You know, the world is hurting. And it doesn't need to be hurting. We have so much love to give one another and to offer. And I just want to encourage you to do that. To love yourself. To be joyful. Find the things to be grateful for. Get that frown off your face. Recognize that you might be stressed out over something stupid. Think about it. What is it that you're really stressed out? Can't find the right gift? Not going to make it on time? Really? Whatever it is. Chill for a minute and just recognize the fact that you're here on earth. Why are we here? What are we here for? You're not going to rush and shove people out of the way so you can get to this next moment. You know, you are where you are at for the reason that you are. So open it up, that gift, and look at it, that pain moment, whatever it is, because it's got something to tell you. Say the communication, right? Maybe you're not there yet. Maybe you don't understand me. Maybe you just think, wow, girl, you're wackadoodle. But maybe somebody this sits with. Maybe somebody you're like, yes. I've been trying, and how do I get there? Well, you listen to your intuition, right? Your intuition kept you this long. Congratulations for staying this long. You want to get better, you can. It's going to take hard work if you want to do it right, or you can continue doing band-aid solutions. It's okay. And I accept you wherever you're at. I do. Like I said, I've been on this journey for a long time. I've learned a lot, and I've gained a lot. And I feel fabulous considering the fact that I can't feel. My nerves. So I have a degenerative nerve disease, something, and bone stuff, along with the RA and the fibro and the neuropathy and all that fun stuff. So, and chemical sensitivities and a bunch of other fun things. But it's all right. It's all right. Those are just labels. I have to be careful how I step, but that's okay. I've got a cane nearby, my sweet, wonderful girlfriend. Pray for her and her husband, please. Everybody has something. I'm surrounded by people that are hurting and ill. And I don't want to project any more hurting and ill into the world. I don't want any more of that for anybody. I have found things that have helped me. I have found things that have helped hundreds of others. And it could be you too. Just message me. Say, hey, I need to know. I need to know more. And if this isn't for you, then pass it on to somebody that you know might need some help. You don't have to be diseased to get better, you know, and you don't have to be sick to get better. Maybe you're just miserable. Maybe you're just stressed out. That's pretty bad. But, you know, maybe you're feeling fat, whatever it is. Maybe there's something that your body's trying to tell you. Tune into it. Maybe you've had miserable migraines. You know, I've got my head's hurting right now, but it's okay. It's not like it was, and I understand what it's doing. I'm not shaming my body anymore or the process of healing. I'm loving on it, and the body, you know, that hurts and the pain, accepting it and listening to it and trying to do for it what it needs, you know, where it hurts. Let it, you know, dig into that pain. And that's what I try to do is I share with you. You know, not only do I use my supplements, I use, you know, mindfulness through my music and through meditation and through my food and through my community, and what I put into my body. And, you know, a lot of you contact me and I may not message right back because I am very selective with my time and with what I put into me and with what I share with. So if you are in my circle and you get to communicate with me, then just recognize the fact that that's me giving me to you, okay? So, and I want you to be able to share your light and shine your light with the rest of the world too. So please make the most of yourself. Make the most of this day. Make the most of this moment. Open up your eyes and recognize the gift that you have with what you have. If you're able to speak and walk and you have a roof over your head and you have warm clothes and food in your belly, you know, don't worry about what you're buying for somebody or the next dinner or showing up or the outfit you're going to have in the whatever picture it is, because that doesn't matter. You know, it really doesn't in the whole scheme of it all. What can you do to help somebody? You know, what else can you do? How can you give back? How can you make somebody's world better? Is there a little kid that doesn't have any presents? You know, doesn't have any parents? Doesn't have whatever? You know, or an adult, you know, another person. There's people hurting all over the place. I got distracted because I saw something on my wall here. You'll be amazed how much better you feel if you get out of yourself and get out of your brain and you do for somebody else. That's amazing. That is such pain reliever. And it is beautiful. So get in touch with yourself, get your communication going, you give out, give back to the world. And that's medicine right there. That's the best thing. Doesn't even have to come in a bottle and it's free, right? But do. Touch base with me. Find out what I'm doing. Check out my company. I need you to evaluate things. You've got to the end of the year. Don't wait. You know, we've got Christmas coming up. Be your best gift. Be present, right? Enjoy life. Be good to people. Be loving and kind. Not just fakey, right? Not just this one day. Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta put up this impression. So-and-so. Yeah. Knock it off, guys. Who gives a care? You know, if you're really that concerned about what people think, you should be concerned about what you think about you, right? It's all about you. You. It's your universe. You know, you're the one that beats yourself up with these thoughts. So get in check with it. Embrace your fears. What is it? You're afraid somebody's going to judge you? So what? They're judging you anyways. You're not going to ever be able to please anybody. You know, either they're going to like you or they don't. It's that simple. But that's not your issue. You are created to be unique. That's your job. So be your best you. Tune into your intuition. Figure out what your body's trying to tell you through whatever it is. Whatever moment's coming your way, figure it out. Remain curious. What is there? There's always some little keys. There's little jewels in there. So don't miss out on the jewels, okay? Remain engaged. Remain curious. Okay? So that's my little tidbit for today. Hopefully I wrapped it up. I don't know. Want to tell you about being stressed? Not being stressed, right? You don't need to be stressed. But if you are stressed, I've got stuff to help you out. Even simple ways. I've got some mood relief. I've got some energy stuff. Simple little fix-me-uppers. Mama's little helpers. But if you're serious about getting aligned and really getting in tune with yourself and really shining and really sparking and really changing yourself and the world, that's what I'm talking about. That's who I'm looking for. If you think you're up for running with me, then come on. Come on, come on, come on. Quickly. Come on. I'm going fast. So, I don't want to leave you behind. I want you to listen to your gut, right? Listen to that tiny voice that says, you know what? I know what you're talking about. I've got healing to do, and while I'm doing it, I want to be able to change the world. Right? That's what we're here to do. To heal, to help, to love ourselves and others. Right? Okay. So, message me. I'll give you the tools. In the meantime, just love yourself. Know that you're fabulous. You're beautiful. Beautiful. Beautifully created, I was going to say. I still can say. Did say. So, I'm not worried about me not being able to speak properly or going too long or not even being on topic. It is what it is. This is me, guys. Like I said, love me or leave me. I'm just trying to help and change the world. And this is my little 5 minutes or however long it was to let you know that there's another path, okay? You don't need to have stinking thinking. You don't need to be stressed out. You don't need to worry about all the things that you're worried about. There is another path. All you need to do is be curious. Are you curious? I want you to enjoy life and savor it, because there's so much beauty all around you. All you need to do is open up your eyes and be aware. Okay? So, I just want to light up your life, right? All right, sweethearts. Ball's in your court. The ball's really the world, and it's your world, right? This one's mine, and you're in it. All right. I love you. Have an awesome day. Make a difference, all right? I know you can do it. I know you want to do it. So high five, my sister, brother. Jump on my train. That does not sound right. Don't twist it. Yeah. I think I'll just leave it there. Bandwagon. That's what I was trying to say. Something like that. But I don't know. Tired. Head hurts. Leaving now. Okay, friends. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate your time. Take care. Good night. Talk to you soon.